Your Honor, it's irrelevant why the witness is motivated to testify as she has knowledge pertaining to the specific instance in question.
Sustained, counsel, please move on.
No further questions of this witness, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would like to call Sienna to the witness stand.
Your Honor, at this time, I would actually like to object to the use of this witness under Federal Rule of Evidence 501. This falls under spousal privilege. The defendant is still married to Sienna.
Your Honor, Sienna has waived her right to spousal privilege as she and Julian are separated, been separated for a while, and they are now currently seeking a divorce. Overrule.
I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
May it please the court. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Sienna Jones.
What is your relationship with the defendant, Julian?
We're married, but we separated at the time.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together 8 years. Married for 4.
So why are you guys living together still if you are separated?
For the sake of our child.
What happened on Tuesday, November 29th?
Julian came home in a rage, had thrown basically a temper tantrum, and started just throwing things around the house and just causing a whole scene, complaining about something happening at school with his professor, Dr. Sullivan.
Did he give any specifics about what happened at school?
Basically, she was failing her for his assignment, and he wasn't able to present, and he couldn't believe what she did.
Did you guys get into an argument after he told you what happened at school?
Yes, he did.
What did you guys argue about?
Basically, him coming home, throwing things, just arguing in front of our child.
Did he threaten you in this instance?
Yes.
What did he say or do?
Your Honor, I
to make you feel
object.
threatened?
Hearsay rule 802.
Your Honor, under hearsay rule 803 of hearsay exceptions, the witness can testify to her present sense of impression at the time that she was arguing with Julian, describing her perception of Julian's threats and what he said or did that made her feel threatened.
Overrule, answer the question.
So what did he say or do to make you feel threatened?
We started punching the wall and started throwing things. He threw his backpack. I almost thought it was going to hit me.
Did he say anything to you or yell anything at you?
He just said cuss words like he's sick of his blank.
Dwayne,
Can you clarify that for the court?
He's sick of his shit.
do you feel that you're in danger or your child is in danger when Julian has his temper tantrum?
Yes, I am.
Do you believe Julian is a good father?
He has been through the recent months. No, I don't think he's used full potential to be a great father.
Do you think, with the accounts of his behavior lately, that he's capable of attempted murder?
Yes, I do.
Have you tried to help Julian with his anger problems before?
Yes, I
What were you trying to help him?
am. Basically, I told him to seek a therapist. I even went so far as making an appointment, telling him I would drive him to take him, but he has not showed up. He's never made any attempt.
Thank you very much. Y'all have enough of the questions for this
Sienna, how would you describe or define a healthy relationship?
I would just find it as two couples who love each other, who communicate, who just share a passion and love for each other.
And did your relationship with Julian fall under your definition?
It used to be in the past, but recently, no.
Whose fault is it, would you say, that your marriage failed?
Julian.
So you take no responsibility whatsoever for any roles that you may have played in the failure of your marriage?
I do, but I feel like recently, a couple months ago, he is basically been him.
You said earlier during your direct examination that you were currently separated from Julian, correct?
Yeah.
But it's a lot deeper than that. You are, in fact, filing for a divorce. You said earlier that sometimes you fear for the safety of your child, correct?
Yeah.
And as a mother, if there's a perceived danger, you'd be willing to do anything to protect your child, correct? No matter what?
Yeah.
Does that protection extend to protection from his father if the situation ever arose?
If my child was in danger by the father, yes, that is
You were angry at Julian on November 29th, correct?
yeah.
And you also feared for your child's life,
Objection,
correct?
Your Honor. The same rule I cited earlier, 613, she's again misstated what my witnesses said earlier.
I apologize, Your Honor. I will restate the question. On November 29th, you feared for the safety of your child, correct?
Yeah.
And so you don't think that fearing for your child's safety involves his life?
No,
Why is that?
because fearing for my child's safety has to do with everything we're protecting him, and I don't believe that Julian will harm our child's life.
So you think that Julian is capable of taking a life, just not your child's life, correct?
I believe if they're in danger by that person, then yes, but his own child, I wouldn't put that behind him.
What's the difference?
The difference is that Dr. Sullivan clearly made him upset to believe that he could not have the best grade in the class. So him being upset basically made him feel as though he had to do something. Our child would never put him in that position or make him even think that this kid will murder him.
Not even when he's experiencing one of his fits of rage?
I don't believe he will harm his child.
No further questions on this witness, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would like to call Dr. Staley to the stand.
You swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
May it please the court. Please state your name for the record.
Holly Stanley,
Where do you work, Dr. Staley?
I currently work at Bayham.
How long have you worked there?
3 years.
What do you do at the hospital?
I observed the toxicology levels of patients that come in.
How many toxicology reports have you done in your years at the hospital?
Over 100.
Did you analyze the toxicology report for the victim, Dr. Sullivan?
Yes, I did.
What did you find in the test results?
I found various chemicals that are in that poison.
Your Honor, I would like to submit as evidence the toxicology report that Moni prepared for Dr. Sullivan. May I approach the witness and hand it to him? Dr. Sullivan, Dr. Staley, what were the chemicals found in Dr. Sullivan's system that made her sick?
The chemicals that were found were classical and bromophylline.
What do these chemicals do to someone's body?
They destroy the lining of the stomach and the intestines.
So how would you say these chemicals got into Dr.
Your Honor,
Sullivan?
I object. Although she is an expert on the topic of rat poison, she was not present when Dr. Sullivan consumed the cupcake, so she cannot testify to how it got into her system.
Your Honor, under Rule 705, the expert witness may testify to her opinion and give reasons before testifying to the underlying facts for those reasons. If you will allow my questioning to continue, these facts that allow Dr. Staley to infer the consumption of the cupcake as the route that the poison was administered will be established by the expert.
Overruled.
Dr. Staley, did you analyze the cupcake found with Dr. Sullivan?
Yes, I did.
What was in the cupcake?
Chlorcycline, bromophylline, and phosphorus.
So how did these chemicals that you said were in the cupcake and in her get into her body?
It's possible through the making of the cupcake, but when observing like the cupcake itself, the remaining of the cupcake, the poisons are found in it.
Are these chemicals available to the general public?
No.
They're not. So what does this combination of chemicals make?
Rat poison.
Rat poison, so the rat poison is available to the general public?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the composition of rat poison similar to, say, flour or butter
Your Honor,
or
I
eggs?
object. He's leading the witness, and the comparison of rat poison to baking powder or flour is irrelevant.
I'm trying to establish the difficulty in mistaking rat poison for a baking ingredient to show that the cupcakes were deliberately baked by the defendant with rat poison.
Your Honor, Dr. Staley is the only expert witness present today in court, and although it may be easy for her to distinguish between rat poison and flour, it may not be so easy for a lay witness to distinguish between the two.
Sustained. Take it back.
Dr. Staley, in your expert opinion, was the cupcake the cause of Dr. Sullivan's near death?
Yes.
Thank you. No further questions.
Please support. Dr. Staley, you said you worked at Bay Health for 3 years, correct?
Yes.
And you stated earlier that you worked on about 100 toxicology reports in your time at Bay Health.
Yes.
So, I mean, would you like to ballpark it, maybe say 150, since you're not completely sure as to how many toxicology reports you filed?
That's fair. So,
Have you worked anywhere else in the last 3 years?
yes, I have.
Where else have you worked?
I worked at Seattle Grace Hospital and I worked at Grace
And while you were working here, were they, did you work at these hospitals at the same time that you were at Bay Health, or?
No, different times.
So why didn't you discuss your time at the other two hospitals during your direct examination?
Objection, Your Honor. Under Rule 402 is a waste of time. The disclosure of employment at other hospitals by the witness is irrelevant to establishing the credibility as an expert witness. The defense this is a pointless line of questioning.
Your Honor, on her direct examination, the witness testified that she had worked at Bay Health for 3 years, but now on her cross-examination, she's actually testifying that she has in fact worked at 3 different hospitals in the last 3 years. And in fact, at this time, I would like to move to impeach Dr. Staley under Rule 607 of the Federal Rules of Evidence because she's giving the court misinformation.
Objection, Your Honor. Under Rule 613, prior statements of witnesses, this impeachment is, she cannot impeach my witness. Evidence of a prior inconsistent statement made by the witness is not admissible unless the witness is afforded the opportunity to explain the inconsistency. My line of questioning allowed her to omit the fact that she had worked at the other hospitals previously. An admission of her other employment does not discredit her as an expert.
The impeachment is overruled. I'll allow this line of questioning, but choose your questions wisely.
Okay, so Dr. Staley, why didn't you discuss your time at the other 2 hospitals earlier during your direct examination?
I didn't feel it was relevant because you're asking me about a case that I worked on hospital at Family Care.
So why didn't you think that it was relevant that you should have told the court that she's been at 2 other hospitals in the last 3 years?
Because the current case is for Bay Health and the other 2, the cases are for those 2 hospitals. So yeah.
You also said earlier that rat poison is not available to the general public, correct?
Yes, I did.
So how would someone come into?
Your Honor, I object. That's a misstatement of what my witness said. The witness said that rat poison was available to the general public, but the chemicals themselves were not available to the general public.
Your Honor, the chemicals in rat poison, which the witness has testified to that are found when combined in rat poison. She said twice on her direct examination that these chemicals were not readily available to
The chemicals themselves, but rat poison, yes, I believe that can be an accepted fact. Like diabetes causing rage in patients, that a generally accepted fact that rat poison is available to the general public.
Since you did say it is overruled, Counsel.
So how would someone purchase these chemicals if it's not readily available to the general public?
They would have to, you have to do research in order to find cases that sell. You can't find it as average day.
So then it is readily available to the general public, correct? No further questions of this witness, Your Honor.
You may be seated.
Your Honor, at this time the prosecution rests.
All righty. The defense may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, the defense would like to call Kenita Stewart to the witness stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Good morning, Ms. Stewart.
Good morning.
Could you please state your name, your full legal name to the court?
Kenita Latrice Stewart.
And how old are you?
I'm 22.
Where do you currently reside?
At 201 North Front Street.
And what is your current occupation?
I'm a full-time student.
Where do you attend school?
Wesley College.
And what year are you at Wesley?
I'm a senior.
What is your major?
Legal studies.
Do you like Wesley?
It would be better.
When are you scheduled to graduate from Wesley College?
I was scheduled to graduate last month, but these professors be on games, so this month I'm graduating.
And what is your current GPA?
A 3.5.
What do you plan on doing when you graduate from Wesley?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance, this is a waste of time. This line of question has nothing to do with the case.
Your Honor, I'm simply trying to lay the foundation for why this witness is present here today in court, and I'm also trying to lay the foundation for why she would have been present in the classroom on November 29th, the date in question.
Overruled, Counsel. You may proceed.
So what do you plan on doing when you graduate from Wesley?
I plan on working for Go PE for 3 years.
How many classes are you currently taking at Wesley College?
Only one.
And what is the name of your class?